Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game weekend series between the Reading Fightin Phils and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Daffy Yellow Horse starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His team's had an opportunity to be in the game deep and late, and he's walked away, like I said, with 2 wins. So let's see if he's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this outing.
Stepping in, Mario Oliveros, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Mario Oliveros.
Get ahead, stay ahead now.
Underway now in the weekend finale as the first pitch is looked at for strike 1. HR are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4-1 or even 5-0 at this point, the way they played baseball. That's why this game today puts it 4-2, and now you feel a little bit better, like you're playing pretty good, consistent ball.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Iswaldo is there. 1 down. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, this lineup has been scuffling from top to bottom. You don't see it very often, but they need a spark. One guy to step up, get hot, and maybe the rest can catch up. But right now, they're really struggling.
Standing in, T.J. Christensen. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one.
Hey, we got one here.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to. And all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Dennis Baez. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. He had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
2 down, 2 down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Settling in now, Brett Santana. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Brett Santana.
Into the windup and the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 1-1. Here it comes. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. One and 2. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now another 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
Straight up.
On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Digging in now, Harper Pippinger. The average coming in just shy of 200. So maybe a hit or two in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Skied into very shallow right. Adair moves over.
Got it.
One away.
Hey, no
and
runner,
he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And let's look down at that third baseman. That looks a long ways to first base, doesn't it? He makes it look easy. He can go into the hole, foul ball, and throw a ball across the diamond on a dot. He's got one of the best arms you will ever see.
So striding in, Tom Cruise, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
Hey, roll it up, huh?
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Adair going back.
I got it.
He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Standing in, Carmen Diaz. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Plays at first now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Another 0-2 home. Ball. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the 2nd, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Richard Lucero. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Richard Lucero.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is the elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Nope. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Batting ninth, the pitcher
into the box,
39.
Adam Morgan.
Adam Morgan.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever.
Here we go,
it's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Adair moving to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Mario Oliveros. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, that's a line drive to left field on a ball that was right down the middle. I know it's early in the game, and sometimes hitters will tell you what a pitcher has. If he doesn't start to put that ball in the corners, it's going to be a short game for him.
The batter, second baseman.
Stepping in now, T.J. Christensen. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
There we got two down.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Whoa, that's down.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Daffy Yellow Horse.
Pitcher, Daffy Yellow Horse.
First delivery to him on the way. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Safe to say he was fooled by that pitch. He was completely off balance in every way.
See it? Drive.
Bottom
Let's
of
go,
inning
kid.
number 3, 0-0 our score. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Dennis Baez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, nobody away.
Dennis Baez.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
The left fielder, number 30.
Standing in now, Brett Santana. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
All right, knock it down, infield.
The 2-0 on the way. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Started that swing a bit too early. A runner at first with no outs here.
No one out now.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with two strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Harper Pippinger, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Roll it up on the ground. Let's go. Right here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Hey, we got two down, fellas.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tom Cruise is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Here we go, guys.
The 0-1. And that one right down Main Street.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Ready for another chance? Carmen Diaz. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Carmen Diaz.
Nobody down here.
First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
First
Into the
baseman,
box, Richard Lucero. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Hey, here we go, guys.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Now batting, pitcher.
Stepping in now, Adam Morgan. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now.
Down here.
You got to really focus. I think more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
2 out, nobody on. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Digging in and looking for more, Mario Oliveros. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Hey, come on now.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
No outs.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, TJ.
Hey, nobody away.
Into the box now, TJ Christensen. as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Right here. Come on now.
And he'll snap one over to first. Good. And the runner back safely. The 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Third baseman, number 8, Dennis.
Standing in now,
Baez.
Dennis Baez. He swings and runs it to short. One there on the first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you can definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Hey, we got 2 outs.
The left fielder, number 30, Brett
In
Santana.
now, Brett Santana, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Skied into straightaway right.
I got it.
Is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half, and we still have no score.
Your
Mark
attention, please.
Casillas will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Mark Casillas.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Rob Kemp earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Adam Morgan is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Julio Osuna earns the save out of the bullpen, his 22nd. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Binghamton Rumble Ponies. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Fightin, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes.
This pitcher's vital contribution is not overlooked.